We throw the word gaslighting around a lot these days. Sometimes it's used in arguments, sometimes in therapy sessions, and sometimes in headlines. But gaslighting isn't just a personal problem, it's a public one. Celebrities, activists, politicians, even CEOs have either been gaslighted or used gaslighting as a powerful tool of manipulation. Welcome back to Mentor's Mindset. In this video, we're going to explore what gaslighting actually is, public figures who have been victims of it, and those who've used it to control narratives, discredit others, and rewrite reality. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll start seeing the media and power very differently. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone causes another person, or even an entire audience, to doubt their own perception of reality. It often involves denial of facts, twisting the truth, shifting blame, making someone feel crazy or too sensitive. It's not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's baked into entire systems. And when it happens in the public eye, the consequences are massive, affecting not just individuals but millions of minds. Let's dive into some high-profile people who've been gaslighted by their industries, institutions, and sometimes by the world. Part 1. Britney Spears, the unstable pop star narrative. For over a decade, Britney Spears lived under a court-ordered conservatorship that stripped her of basic freedoms, from choosing her own lawyer to driving a car. She was called crazy by tabloids and even late-night hosts, but when she finally spoke out in 2021, it was clear. She hadn't lost touch with reality, she had been trapped. The message she got for years: "You're unstable, you need help." But the truth, she was being controlled. That's textbook gaslighting. Part 2. Meghan Markle, It's All in Your Head. You know the story: American actress divorcee falls head over heels for a prince. It's the stuff of fairy tales, right? Well, not quite. After marrying into the British royal family, Meghan faced a media storm that ranged from subtle digs to outright racist attacks. But when she revealed how deeply this affected her mental health and how she was denied help, many accused her of lying, being dramatic, or seeking attention. She wasn't just dismissed, she was discredited. She was made to question her own experience, while others painted her emotions as fiction. That's public gaslighting. Part 3. The fall guy for a cultural moment. Right, let's talk about Janet Jackson, 2004's Super Bowl halftime show, you know the one. A collaborative oops moment, if you will. Yet somehow the blame landed squarely on Janet's shoulders. It's like dropping a plate of nachos at a party and everyone blaming the salsa for being too spicy. It makes no goddamn sense. Janet's career? Derailed. Blacklisted by media outlets, uninvited from events, her music banished from radio waves like a naughty dog sent outside during a dinner party. Meanwhile, Justin Timberlake, he walked away relatively unscathed. In fact, his career thrived. He even got invited back to perform at the Super Bowl again. It's almost impressive, really, how effectively Janet was gaslighted by the industry. Part 4. Monica Lewinsky, the punchline of the century. For years, Monica Lewinsky was the butt of late-night jokes, internet memes, and political scapegoating. She was portrayed as manipulative, promiscuous, even dangerous. What got lost? That she was a 22-year-old intern in a toxic power imbalance. The political machine around her worked overtime to rewrite the story, one where she was the villain, not the victim, gaslighting on a national scale. Part 5. Kesha, fighting for her truth in court. The singer Kesha accused producer Dr. Luke of sexual and emotional abuse. But when she tried to sever her contract, she was told she was lying, exaggerating, or just trying to break free of a deal. She was painted as unreliable, even manipulative, despite years of behind-the-scenes struggles and tears on courtroom steps. She was gaslighted by the legal system and the entertainment industry, forced to relive her trauma in a public arena where she wasn't believed. Part 6. Harvey Weinstein. Power plus silence equals control. Harvey Weinstein's case is the definition of systemic gaslighting. For decades, he allegedly harassed and assaulted women while building a fortress of denial around him. Survivors who spoke up were discredited, silenced, or threatened. His team spun stories, planted doubts, and used legal pressure to make victims question themselves or fear speaking up. He didn't just abuse his power, he rewrote the script of reality. Until the #MeToo movement finally cracked the illusion. Part 7. Elizabeth Holmes. The illusion of innovation. Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes claimed her company could run hundreds of tests from a single drop of blood. When employees raised concerns internally, she dismissed them. Some say even gaslighted them, saying they didn't get the vision or were being negative. Outside, she continued to tell the public everything was working. She wasn't just lying. She was creating a version of reality where truth was optional. Part 8. Army Hammer denial and deflection. When disturbing messages and abuse allegations surfaced, Army Hammer publicly denied everything, even when screenshots and testimonies piled up. For a while, he painted his accusers as attention-seeking or delusional. It was only after investigations and public backlash that the facade cracked. Whether intentional or not, this was a form of gaslighting, causing people to doubt not only the claims, but the credibility of the victims themselves. Part 8. Ellen DeGeneres, the nice persona shield. Ellen was known as the Queen of Kindness, but behind the scenes, former employees described a toxic work culture, where complaints were brushed aside or they were made to feel the problem was them. Publicly, the narrative was, "You're working on Ellen, you should be grateful." Privately, people were struggling and told their suffering wasn't real. Was it misunderstanding, or was gaslighting baked into the show's culture? Gaslighting isn't just a private issue, it's a public weapon. It can silence truth, protect power, and confuse entire communities. When celebrities or institutions gaslight, they don't just harm one person, they shape how all of us see the world. The more we recognize these patterns, the more power we take back. So now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever seen a public figure get gaslighted? Or noticed a celebrity spinning their own version of reality? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into media, culture, and mental health in the public eye.